I just want to use this as an example of how black people give millions of dollars away, billions of dollars away. There's a dance movement called Jerkin. If you're not familiar with the movement, don't worry. You're probably just old or out of touch with black youth or trends or anything like that. It was originated by black youth on the streets. Not all of them were poor blacks. Most of them were actually middle-class black youth. You couldn't be a poor black and be into the Jerkin because Jerkin was a whole sort of movement, like I said. It isn't just that they danced a certain way. They had to look a certain way. Their clothes had to fit a certain way to facilitate the actual dance. The urban outfitters or designers or what have you rushed to make clothes. So that's number one. Since you had to look a certain way to be a jerker, you had to go and shop. Black people don't make clothes. Oh, I know you on the FUBU comes to mind or something like that, but black people don't make clothes. FUBU, that's one guy. What about the other 5 billion people who make clothes who are not black and who black people go shop at? And that's not even the point of this video. That's just the cream filling. So to even be a part of the jerking movement, you have to go and give your money away to somebody who's not black. Number one. And I know everybody goes, well, they can shop outside of their race. White people don't shop outside of their race. Asians don't shop outside of their race. It's called group economics. If a white person shops at a white shop and that white shop is owned by a white person, that person has white money. And then that person turns around and hires a white lawyer, and that lawyer goes and buys coffee at a white-owned shop, and it just keeps circulating and circulating and circulating, and the money comes into the group but doesn't leave. That is called group economics. If you are a little black kid from a middle-class family and they give you anything that you want, and you go and spend your money as a black kid at a white shop, any black shop just lost out on all of that money. There is no circulation of wealth within the community. Are we all on the same page now? Good, let's continue. So the little black kids originated the jerkin movement, the jerkin dance. Almost immediately, white kids and Latino kids, Asian kids started doing the jerkin dance too. But they didn't just do it along with the kids, they studied it, they practiced it. Step number 2, they got on TV doing jerkin. Not a black person on TV, nothing, nowhere. Finally, when the mainstream media took notice, when all of these little white, Asian, Latino jerkers came on TV and were making money, they said, well, the very best are these black people. And they brought them on, but black people doing anything masterful is distasteful to the mainstream media. I know that's going to ruffle a lot of feathers, but it's the truth. White people don't want to see black people do anything. Let me repeat that. White people don't want to see black people do actual things, like a skillful, masterful dance routine. Don't want to see it. They would rather see their buck-toothed little girl who can't dance a lick on TV than the black master of jerkin. So the black masters were invited, watched for a second, and then booted off. But the movement had just started. Then it became a real full-fledged pop culture, meaning white people were doing it. Anytime you say pop culture, it means that it went over to white people. That's what pop culture means. It doesn't mean that black people did it. It doesn't mean that Latino people did it. It doesn't mean that Asians did it. It means that white people did it, started doing it. Okay, when it became mainstream and entered into pop culture, the powers that be said we can make millions of dollars off of this. Step number 3, they organized dance battles. Each dance crew would pay money as an entrance fee, and they raked in millions of dollars all across the United States. Oh, but wait, step number 4, they took it international. Boom, they bumped it up another level. Was a black person in charge of any of that? Did a black person see any parts of that money? No. You all throw away all of your riches, all of your diamonds, all of your pearls. You want one of our diamonds? Here's our diamonds. That's why Africa went into slavery. That's why black people were sold into slavery. You gave away all of your diamonds, all your pearls, everything. A white person goes, oh, look, we're white. We're better than you. Okay, really? Can I learn that dance? Hell no, you can't learn this dance. Go over there and do your little cholo stuff. Go over there and do your tap dancing or whatever you call it, Lord of the Dance stuff. Go do your Irish jig. Get away from me. Well, that's racist. No. In 2 months, he's going to be on TV making $100,000. And I'm going to be stuck in this ghetto. Still, it happens over and over and over and over. How many times have you heard a song? You'd be like, oh, wow, that song is really grooving. And it's a white person singing the song. And then you find out that the song was massively popular amongst the black community, and it was originated and written and produced and everything by black people. But white people turned around, screwed over the thing, got the intellectual property, and gave no royalties to the black people. Happens all the time, and it is still happening. Step number 5, steal it from black people. Steal everything you can from black people. It happens every day. Thank you for watching the Jerkin Live Show.